Happy Monday, everybody. We are back with another Monday Miracle, and this one we are talking about a 4-year-old kiddo with Down syndrome that we're taking care of, who is starting to absolutely gain some amazing health momentum when it comes to communication, when it comes to digestion, and when it comes to immune system health. So if you guys have not seen one of our Monday Miracle videos before, I just come on here at the end of my shift on Mondays and we talk about some wins from a kiddo or from a family over the last week or so from the office. And this one really sticks out because he is the cutest, happiest, best little kiddo, but was struggling with some things coming in. And some of the big goals that they were working towards are improved feeding and improved communication, right? Those are some of those big picture goals. And like I said at the beginning, we're starting to get more communication. We're starting to get more words. We're starting to get clearer words, which is absolutely amazing. But they also had some awesome goals of improved digestion. He was constipated, only pooping a couple times a week, and also was always sick and always having some sniffles and runny nose. And so those are some of those more baseline autopilot bodily functions that we have to get those improved before we can expect to see these kiddos communicating more or feeding in a little bit better way as well. And so those have started to come online. And the one that I wanted to focus on, the bowel movements thing, we see that with a lot of our kiddos, whether they have some more neuro challenges or not, or they're just coming in because they're constipated. We see that sometimes as well. That has gone from, a couple times a week to now he's been really consistent, almost daily, sometimes daily, if not every other day. And that's really consistent, which is absolutely awesome to kind of get that baseline improvement. The immune system is a big one. And this is an interesting one because it's been maybe a month or so now, but about a month or so ago, he had been in our care for a little bit and he got really, really sick and he was down and out. But the huge positive that mom immediately told me was that he got a fever. And that is huge because he had never really spiked fevers ever before, even when he was sick, right? And so a fever is a sign of an immune system that is awake and alert and going after the bad guys, right? We have fevers because we're heating up our body to literally try to kill the bad guys off, right? And so the nervous system is the one that plays the role and communicates from our brain to our immune system saying, hey, there's bad guys in here, we got to do the XYZ in order to get them out. And his was not doing that, right? He would get sick, but his immune system couldn't activate, it couldn't communicate enough in order to get that fever going. And so the second mom told me that, I was like, ooh, in the moment, I hate that he's sick right now and he's working through it and he got down pretty good, the whole family did. But the fact that he spiked a fever was a huge signal that his body was starting to communicate. His brain and body were starting to communicate. And we do that through the removal of stress or subluxation in through the nervous system. That's exactly what we do as a pediatric chiropractor. We have some awesome technology here in the office that allows me to identify if there is stress stuck in that nervous system. And if there is, where is it? And how are we going to start to remove it? And that's exactly what the adjustments do. So pretty awesome stuff for this kiddo. Such exciting stuff when it comes to a kiddo with a diagnosis like that, right? We're not going to get rid of that. But what we can absolutely do is take his quality of life to a whole new level, right? Pooping better, he is stronger immune system, he's starting to communicate a little bit more. That's going to be amazing to watch that momentum build. So, whether it be Down syndrome, whether it be, we've got tons of kiddos with autism in the office, even if it's, an ADHD diagnosis, right? We may not necessarily get rid of those, but what we can do is absolutely increase their quality of life and allow them to thrive to the absolute best of their capabilities. And that is what I love to see. So happy Monday Miracle. Have an awesome week.